Apple used to like to say, right? We don't want to be first, but we want to be the best. And that's kind of like the mentality everybody should keep. The only way, to find out how you can be the best is by finding out why people choose to work with you already.
The other kind of thing that we didn't really talk about with discovery workshops that I should probably touch on are just like having objectives. A discovery workshop should always have like kind of a really broad objective so that everybody understands like this is what we're working towards. And it can be something really simple kind of like what we talked about earlier, where everybody comes in the room and it's like, okay, the whole environment has changed now. What are some of the new challenges that we're facing? And so, the workshop can be just about that, surfacing new challenges in the post-coronavirus world. Maybe it's more specific, like we see our competitors leveling up on new features. Where is our site falling behind? And so then you can start to surface, like, what do we see our competitors doing? How come we're not doing that? What could we be doing? Are there things we want to build internally? Should we look for third parties to bring that feature in-house? A discovery workshop can be a really great place to start that conversation.
It's also be great that when brands can ask themselves, why do customers work with them, right?
Yeah.
That self-check-in. Because sometimes you get, everything's going so well and so smooth, and, companies just relax and they love us. So we're just going to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah. This
is a great disciplinary approach to ask, bring your team in and ask, why do customers like working with us?
Yes.
And bring to the surface the most important points. Why do they love you? Why do they talk about you? Why do they continue trusting you? Right, which will also probably surface the things why they don't.
Yeah, totally.
Right? So that can work as like ammo to continuously grow and continuously innovate your brand.
Yep.
Because people can't forget that innovation and constant change is just a must.
Yeah.
You can't be static, especially in the digital world where things are screaming fast.
Yeah.
And so, you got competitors on your tail every single day.
Totally.
So, like Apple used to like to say, right? We don't want to be first, but we want to be the best. And that's kind of like the mentality everybody should keep. The only way, to find out how you can be the best is by finding out why people choose to work with you already.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's very true. There's a lot of different sources of data about the customer that those different teams bring to the table. And then, going back to some of the assumptions and biases, like the next phase of that would be to go out and validate that stuff. Like really understand, does our customer see it the same way that we do? Those are very important questions to ask. But I love getting the assumptions and biases out, on the table, get them out, understand what everybody thinks, and really boil it down to what do we think we're doing? What assumptions do we have about our job that are just part of our operating mantra? It's really nice to revisit those sometimes because they bring a lot of presence and grounding by saying it out loud.
And it's nice to bring someone outside of the internal team to actually listen to your biases, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So you can get somebody's perspective that has no connection or no attachment to the company or to the
You're like, oh, I just assumed you were doing that all these months. I had no idea that we were completely not writing copy for this particular kind of customer. I've definitely been in the room where I was like, oh my gosh, this isn't being done. I thought somebody was doing it.
So that could be a topic we could have next time, which is, ownership of the project.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would be
Who holds the reins? Which is a big topic. I think we are cutting it close with time. All right.
Okay, cool. All right. Have a lovely weekend. I'll be in touch by Monday and let you know.
Fantastic.
All right. Bye.